Hello and welcome to the 365 Project.
So when you wake up and you look in every room of your house, and it just seems like it's a bomb site in every room, and you're like, how did this happen? Yeah. Welcome to day 154 of the 365 Project. It's Sunday. Oh yeah. It is Sunday, and yes, every room in the house feels like it's a bomb site. Need to sort myself out like. Just had little Francis pop round before he was off to go on a little journey today. Adam's son, nice to see you. As I walked out into the street in my dressing gown and white loafers. Me dancing shoes. Oh yeah, and whew, I think I need to slap myself about with a wet fish or something just to get my eyes back into gear because I'm still a bit groggy. I am. But we're going to continue to get some steps in, weekend warrior and all that kind of thing. So, see if we can have a strong finish to the week, and then yeah, we'll see if we've done what we need to do come Monday. So, yeah. Do a quick little sortie around the house, and then we're gonna hit the bricks. And yeah, does look a bit grey out, to be fair. I haven't looked at the weather forecast today, but it was raining pretty much all day yesterday, so I'm not expecting good things. But if you get wet, you get wet. It's just water, right? Yeah. Just got overtaken by someone on a crazy step walk mission there. He was power walking, that dude. Didn't see him obviously because of the tunes, couldn't hear him approaching, but yeah, he just zoomed past us. He was gone. Haha. Bit of a slow start today, really groggy and tired, and I'm fairly certain I've probably got the most amount of sleep this week last night as well, so can't really explain that. But yeah, little Francis has told me that he's off out to Hampsley Forest today, doing his step thing there, so I need to get into gear, so we have decided to come out. Although there's not much sun, which is disappointing. I like it when the sun's out, but it isn't too cold. There is a slight breeze, but it's alright. It's alright. We should probably work up a sweat by the time we get back. We left my house, walked around by the park near the subway, but we didn't go through the subway. We went back to Williamfield Way, went up to the top and hung a right, followed the road round past the roundabout past Greenfield School. We didn't take our left into the woods because it was raining all day yesterday, so I imagine it's going to be pretty awful. So we've just followed the road going down past Greenfield, getting to Barley Park, and then we've hung our left up here. So yeah, I think the plan is we're gonna go through the streets, probably around the sort of Bluebell area, the garage, and then might have to go right instead of left. I'm just not sure how the muddy areas are going to be because of the torrential rain we had yesterday, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We'll do hashtag TSC, even though we've not been out too long. 6, nearly 3,700 steps. So yeah, it's at a quarter of the way there for our target for today. Work week hustle's about average. No major step output today. This weekend. So see what today can bring. I wouldn't mind getting a few in. More than yesterday, perhaps, but we'll have to wait and see how it goes. Also, my sources are telling me that we have 2 birthdays today, so I shall read the information that I know. We've got Rob Henderson. Alright, Rob, mate. Happy birthday, son. Hope you're having a great day and hope you've got something nice planned for today and you have a great time. I bet you can't wait for this World Cup predictor to start, can you? Oh, aye. Happy birthday, pal. And secondly, we have Michael Brown. Hello, Michael, aka Mick Van Driver. Happy birthday, Mick. Hope you also have a great day and have lots of nice things planned and all of your birthday wishes come true. Bigging up the pineapple around shop massive, eh? Oh, love that banter. Now if you excuse me, we're heading this way through the buttercup fields. So, just want to have a super quick awesome shout out to Paul Davies, mate. Hello, mate. Nice to see you. Bumped into you as you were pulling out of your street, I imagine, in your car. And yeah, had a nice little chat, full of compliments, which was very kind of you, but also good just to have that little reconnect. I do kind of go up and down past your street well, not every day, but every other day, and it was nice to actually bump into you and see you again. And yeah, it's all good, mate. It's all going good, you know what I mean? So I'm going to carry on with what I've been doing and see how it goes, you know, see where we end up come the end of the year, and I'm sure I'll no doubt bump into you again at some point real soon. So take it easy, yeah? Have a good day, mate. Now, on to business. We've, where were we at when I left you from last time? I'm trying to think. Yeah, we went through the Bluebell Woods, went through the woods, hung a right, ran up them stairs, big staircase, went right again, and then left, walking down the path towards where the Navy Club is, hung a left, walked all the way down to where Cobblers Hall is, hung a left again, and then I've walked around the outer ring where the wooded area is, but basically the sort of road path. Let's make sure we don't get murked. And then that's where I just saw Paul. And then now I've decided to avoid the wooded area behind me, but I do want to get some more steps in, so we're going down this way to the golf club. We're going to go and touch the sign for the golf club, and then we're going to come back down the way this way and then go that way, and we're going to head through the sort of little path towards where I would hang a right going through towards the wooded area to come out by Wooden Way, but we're going to continue down that path and end up by the Huntsman. Whew, and breathe. Oh mate, but yeah, getting a bit of a sweat on. I don't know if you can see that. Got the water out. This dry mouth's lethal and needs to be cured immediately. So yeah, we're doing all right. We'll have a hashtag TSC, or Team Step Check, for the uninitiated. See what we're on. 7,860. That ain't too shabby. Yeah, I'd like to think we can get close between 15 and 20,000 a day off this walk. Don't really have any prior commitments, so I'm just going to walk around until it either starts hurting or I get real tired. So we're going to crack on that way, people. As we approach the opening, we will be at the bridge where the school is. Took a slight detour from where I wanted to. We ended up going down the path down by going towards the Huntsman, but then no, they're alright. Went down past the Huntsman, but then we've come back round and went down the public bridleway that goes alongside Stag Lane, and once we've got to there, we've walked this way behind me, coming up to this bridge along the burn. And I was thinking that the original plan was we were going to go that way and up alongside the school and sort of along the Gretna and that kind of way, but now I'm thinking we're going to go that way along the burn up to Burn Lane. My glasses are getting steamy. Along there up to Burn Lane, left up Burn Lane, and then see where we kind of end up possibly wanting to go back along the path that goes by the Blue Bridge I'm trying to splice it up. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to splice it up and just keep going, basically. Want to keep the momentum going. Yeah, we're going to go this way. Just been having some Snapchats with M. Catmull Esquire. Right, Michael lad. You sound like you're making some responsible life decisions in relation to a bit of health and well-being, which is all very good. If there's anything I can do, any advice I can give, or any kind of guidance or anything at all, even if it's just a vent a bit of steam saying I'm sick of this, just keep sending me messages, keep in touch. I'll more than happily be your shoulder to cry on should you need it. I'll be your rock mate, you know what I mean? You need some support, you come and see me, I've got your back. But yeah, my wrist's going scatty. I'm getting notifications left, right and centre. What's happening here? Thank you for cheering the achievement, ma'am. I appreciate that. I know we spoke yesterday about my badge of Japan, but I get the technical glitch thing. It happens to me as well. It's fine. It's all good. Walking the length of Japan, eh? It's unheard of. In fact, while we're here, we'll have a quick scope of the old Workweek hustle tables. And while we're waiting for that to load up, we'll do a hashtag team step check, but it's going to be on the phone as opposed to on the wrist, because I'm now holding the camera with the arm I would use to check. It's all very confusing. I've just got handfuls of stuff, but here we go. 12,580. Hey, nice. Let's have a quick look. Ooh, I've squeaked into first. Kay and Stacey in second and third place. That's looking alright. People still to sync up and whatnot though. Still plenty of time to get some steps in and get you sinking in. Oh, and then we're first in the gents one I've got going, but I know Adam Francis is on a mission around Hampsley Forest. Yes. Hope you're picking up the pace there, Craig. We'll have a little catch up soon, because I'm curious to see how you're getting on with your little new regime you've got going on. If you're seeing results, then that's fantastic, mate, and I'd be interested to know how you're getting on. So yeah, we're going to keep on walking this way, down the burn, hang a left up to up Burn Lane, and then yeah, see where we end up after that. Well, let's see what we can get through now. So, I don't even know where I've been. I've just had my head. I don't know what's just happened. Although I did see Ross, Chloe, and Ross's mum and dad. Hello guys. Nice to see yous, talk to yous, all that good stuff. Link up in the town centre. Alright. And yeah, there was a couple of people in the town centre and they were doing some kind of demonstration, if you want to call it that. Stood there, one holding a sign saying truth, and the other holding a sign saying truth with a website address. I've got photos on the highlight reel to come. And the spokeswoman of the group, basically one of the guys had a monitor strapped to his chest, and it was showing various sort of I don't know, like how animals were kept, like slaughterhouses kind of thing, and how inhumane treatment of creatures before we eat them and things like that. And it was just all very thought-provoking. I also like the fact that they were using anonymous masks, although I don't know if there's gimmick infringement going on there or not, because I don't think they are part of the anonymous group of hackers, cyber warriors, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, Anonymous for the Voiceless, I think, was their handle. And yeah, it was all just very thought-provoking. I wasn't. I had to speak to the woman for a bit to try and get the message. I was like, well, so what's the message? Because we went from like seeing cows getting butchered inhumanely to talking about like the Barrier Reef getting poisoned and stuff like that, and I was like, well, your video's not showing anything about the Barrier Reef, so it was all a bit confusing. I felt there was a bigger picture that I wasn't really being told about. Like, I don't know, it was all very strange. But I've got a card off them, and I passed my details on for the channel to the spokeswoman, whose name I didn't quite get, although I got their Facebook handle. If the nameless lady watches this video, which I never really told them to, but if you do, Facebook handle. I do know what it means. Oh mate, right, okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. I might have a look into some of the stuff that they had on this little card. They give me some websites and some stuff like that. But yeah, all very thought-provoking. I was in a one-track mind thinking I'm going to go and do me walking, and then I've been stood in the town centre for about 45 minutes. And yeah, Facebook handles. So anyway, what we've decided is we're going to come down this way now. We're going to wrap this walk up, come down here, hang a right up, past the Iron Horse, up towards the Blue Bridge path, hang a right and bring it up towards the complex, and then home. So the hashtag TSC, or Team Step Check for the uninitiated. We'll get on the go now and see what we're doing. It's nearly 17,000. Lovely. What a crazy walk today has been. So crazy. So thought-provoking. That guy's got the right idea. And if you don't know where I'm at, I'm about to tell you. See him going all the way around there? No, there he is. I went too far. It's the old running, walking, cycling track at the complex. And that guy's got the right idea. Just fly around here as many times as you like. Damn right. I hope we get him. We'll walk on the grass. Oh, he's going on the outside anyway. He's going on the outside anyway. But no, I decided that just before we get home, we're going to do a lap of the track, because once I do get into a position where I have a bike, oh, he slowed right down. He was flying when I walked on in. Now he's, maybe he does a lap really quick and a lap not so quick. Perhaps that's his tactic. But yeah, just thought I'd have a little quick once around this, because when I think of running tracks, I think of the running track at Woodham Comp, which is like an all-weather pitch and kind of all gravelly and stony and not so great, whereas this one is just tarmac. Like, it's just path, but it's in the shape of a track. So when I did the last walk around the track at Woodham Comp before, I was absolutely getting nailed with loads of stones in my shoe, and I was thinking to myself, this would be ideal if the track were like a path. And I didn't know that such a place existed until last week. I knew it was here, and I knew I'd heard people talking about it and that, but I again thought it was all weather. Just a little flashback to seeing Paul Davies. Alright son, Paul, when you were saying about, are you going to start running? And I said maybe. Also, the amount of carnage that you were causing on that road there because you were talking to me was lethal. Absolutely hilarious. I loved it. I loved every single second of it. Although I imagine everybody else hated it, so fair play. But no, when I do get into the position where I am going to start maybe jogging or walking. I think this is probably where I'm going to start. That guy's off again. And so am I. Off home. Next time you see me, I'll be at home. Hey! Let's get inside this house. Zero rain as well. Absolutely buzzing. Oh, the house is a tip. I've just remembered that my house is a pure tip right now, and I don't want to do any tidying up. Then again, that attitude is probably what led me to today as well, not wanting to get anything done, so not ideal. Not ideal. Let's pause that. Oh, take these off. Whew. Well, what an eye-opening walk today's been. Mental. Absolutely mental. You get these days, you think, oh, it's just going to be a normal day. And then it's like the furthest thing from a normal day. Ooh, yeah. Sweaty. This is what I wanted. I wanted to get a good long walk out. I think that little break in the middle in the town's done me alright, because I don't really feel that bad, sort of, you know, tired-wise, exhausted-wise. Granted, I'm very sweaty. Very sweaty. But, let's have a drink. But, yeah, like, actual, like, my feet don't hurt. My hammies definitely don't hurt, so that's a massive plus. And, yeah, I think that little break was beneficial. So, should we have hashtag team step check and see what we've finished up on? Can you remember what we wanted? How I said, oh, if we get in between, what is that I said? 15,000, like 15 and 20, I think. I think that was kind of the range I was looking for. Let's see what we got. 21,362. Well, canny. When I say canny, I mean, yeah, decent, because it doesn't feel like it's been a 20,000 plus day. Although I have been out for a long time, but again, that was a lot of that was probably just waiting around and speaking to the anonymous ones in the town centre. Although I have managed to track one of you down on Facebook. Facebook. Legendary name on Facebook. And I would love it if you accepted my request, and then we can have online banter. You know, a bit of channel plugging. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. I don't mind doing that at all. Then again, that person may not ever see this video, so me brokering these kind of deals is probably a little premature, maybe. But there you go. I think I'm top of the Weekend Warriors. I'm only in 2 this weekend, and I think I'm top of them both, so that's decent. And time-wise, it's just after 3 o'clock, so there's still scope to go out and get more if needs be. But yeah, I am pretty sweaty, and I think I've had a reasonably good workout today, so hopefully that'll keep us in good stead for tomorrow. I did end up eating a little bit last night. Yeah, maybe I could have refrained, but you know, these things happen. So hopefully it's not going to have that much of a negative effect on me, and tomorrow we can get some kind of loss registered on the scales. I'd hopefully think that we haven't dipped back into going up again now that we've hit our 5 stone barrier. I'd like to keep going down, so yeah, we'll see what tomorrow's got in store on the way day scales and all that stuff. So I'm signing out, people, for today. Today's done, and I'm out of here, so stay safe, stay active, and above all else, keep it real. Hope you've had a great Sunday.
So that's a wrap on day 154 of the 365 project. It's the 3rd of June 2018. It's a Sunday, it's 4:30, and we've got mission accomplished on our goal today of beating the 11,000 step target. the highlight reel showing the images of what we've caught on our journey out today. And I had every intention of going out. It was mainly because of Mr. Francis telling me that he was going to Hampstead Forest to do some stepping. So that kind of made me get into gear and think, right, well, I've got to get some steps done. And I didn't really have any prior commitments today, so I thought I'll just keep going for a bit, see where we end up, see where we go, that kind of thing. See how many steps we can get in. And the weather held up. It wasn't too bad. It's still a bit warm, but not actual sunshine warm, just sort of clamminess in the air. It was all a bit clammy, but we got our sweat on definitely. We've got our water intake in on the go, so that's all good as well. And yeah, we've ended up on a nice sort of spliced up route. We've kind of went on a few routes, all mixed into one today, which is a nice little change of pace. It's always good to try and keep things varied, to keep things fresh, and that way you won't get bored of repetitive routes sort of thing. And some people can kind of be disheartened by that kind of thing. They're like, oh, well, I just don't want to do the same thing over and over again, even though the results that you see might be absolutely sensational, you know? So it's all a mental thing as well as a physical thing. But we're feeling good today. We've got our steps in. We've been out and about. The work week hustles at present are reflecting of our hard work at the top of the two weekend warriors. I said work week hustles, didn't I? I meant weekend warrior. But yeah, and I know people have still got to sync up and that, so it might be close by the time we get to the end of the night, but we'll have to wait and see if we've done enough. And then this leads us going into tomorrow, going into Monday, onto the weigh day thing, see if we've got another loss this week. And if we can get £3 loss like we did last week, then we hit a nice round number of weighing 15 stone exactly. And that would just be absolutely mind blowing. So, yeah, let's tune in tomorrow, see if we've done enough to get it over the line. And if we haven't, we start all over again.